since we're focusing on songwriting and beat making, what better way to show you guys, than actually show you guys by releasing projects. So this is the first of 3 projects that I'm going to be releasing this month. The next one is going to come out on my birthday, March 23rd, and then the following one is going to come out March 25th. We're going to get into why I picked those particular dates. We're going to talk about the creation process. We're going to be talking about so many different things in detail of that. Um, we do have workshops coming up this week with today, songwriting and beat making Mondays. Wednesdays are AI prompting. And then the Friday is press releases and EPKs. I'm now getting into the mode of selling tickets, or as I did with this one, selling the replay. So people actually said to me that they prefer these replays. So instead of, getting everybody to always meet for Zoom, we're going to make sure that we provide a pretty good quality replay so everybody can get something. And people that don't, really have the same time zone as well, it's really hard to like kind of meet up on those terms as well, because we're dealing on an international scale here. So I'm going to get into showing you guys the my screen in 1 second, and it is going to be about our workshop, our presentation. Um, and what you'll see is this is going to go up on YouTube. It's going to be an unlisted link. People pay to watch it. Obviously, it's accessible, but this is about, getting the information out there, but also, support where you can, support how you can, share if you can. I don't mind getting the information out there. One of the things as well is the links are going up on my WordPress. My lyrics are going up on my WordPress. I'm going to be showing you guys that as well. My products are going to be going up on my WordPress. So there's a lot of changes going on with my website. So I'm going to need you guys to support me as much as possible. We spoke last time about digital suppression. So we're just trying to like make it so that this work isn't hidden because of digital suppression. I wanted to still be spread out there, not this work in particular, my workshops, but I'm talking about my music, my art, and everything like that. So like, share, comment, do all that you can possibly do. And let's move along and let's get started here. There we go. So here we go. Songwriting and beat making week 2, March Mondays. As I said, I'm going to be releasing 2 more projects after this, Casado Con Jefa, both 3-song EP singles. And what I'm going to be doing with these workshops is focusing on the creation of those, while also kind of showing like my process and how easy it is just to make these projects that sound really, really amazing. Okay, here we go. So this is a little bit different because these songs, they actually aren't up on YouTube yet. I'm gonna have to message my distributor. So I had to kind of do things a little bit differently than what I thought I would do. I thought what I would end up doing is putting my Canva YouTube links on my Canva, playing it on my YouTube. It didn't work out that way. So we're going to do it a little bit differently, where the songs are put into the Canva. Luckily, for copyright reasons, I own all of the rights, so I can actually do this. This is my music, so I can actually do this. If it gets flagged, guess who the flag comes to? Ding, 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 ding. So I can actually take my music in real time and show you guys how the process actually works, because I own everything. Great, right? I also wanted to say so sorry to everybody. I've had a vicious cold for the last 2 weeks or so. So thank you for bearing with me while I'm getting over this cold and still like, supporting me. And I am a lot better this time around. The first couple of videos that we recorded, I was like, oh my God, you could tell. But people still supported me, and I hope that everybody can also see that this is showing like I'm doing this no matter what. I'm doing this no matter what. Rain or shine, who attends, who comes, who sees it afterward, who sees it now. We're doing this, okay? These workshops, this is the experimentation phase, but the experiment is going to reflect my dedication, you know? So, songwriting and beat making week 2, March Mondays with Fifth House of Creativity Inc. Harmony Workshops. Okay, so I'm showing you guys the 3 projects that are going to come out. Okay, so these things, ooh, why aren't these loading? Let's double check this. Why isn't this loading? There we go. Honey, load. Uh, Technical difficulties. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see. Let's make it it's library Wi-Fi cache or something. Let's redo this. Make sure everything can load on this bad boy. Technology, isn't it so lovely? I'm gonna stop sharing for a second while I set this up. Yeah. I'm gonna make sure it's set up nicely now. Okay. Okay, I believe it should work now. Okay, gotta make sure you guys can actually see what's going on here. Of course, I'm gonna be sending this out like I did last time. On the YouTube links, you will see the workshops, you will see um like these links, these Canva links. You're just getting the videos, you're gonna be getting the information packs, the resources, and everything like that as well. So all of these covers are done by AI. So, of course, in better fashion, I'm going to show you guys that we have our AI prompting workshop March Wednesdays, but next month we have album cover designs on April Tuesdays. And we also have record producing B2B, business to business on May Mondays. Okay, so like I said, we have a lot of workshops coming up. Here we go. The first project that came out on the new moon, March 10th, Casado Con Jefa, Married to the Boss. And then the one that will come out on my solar return, my birthday, March 23rd. And then the one, let's see if we can navigate the screen, if you guys can see it. March 25th, the full moon, Please Help Yourself is coming out as well. So Casada Con Jefa, Qualia, and Please Help Yourself are all coming out. And we're going to reflect on those in these workshops. Okay. So, like I said, we have a lot of workshops coming up. Everything correlates and everything works together. That is why this is called Harmony Workshops. Okay, today we'll explore Casada Con Jefa, the songs, the tools and investments, the lyrics, exploring release dates, and the process. And last session, I will need to mention one of the things, like one of my takeaway notes that I had for myself was that I actually forgot to mention DPN, the app, when I was showing you guys the apps in the last video. So I actually skimmed over that. DPM is Drum Pad Machine, and it is another app that I've used. I don't use it currently, but I have used it to make some of my beats. And it's a really great tool for anyone that's looking for a free beat making tool, or if you want to use their paid tier, they have some really great stuff as well. But I wanted to make sure that I cover all bases. So I'll make sure I always like have little notes and stuff like that to make sure I cover things that I myself have forgotten. Also, I'm going to make sure, like for my AI prompting workshop, I'm going to be covering questions that people had in regards to the AI and like anyone who saw the video and who was there as well. Maya was there. So we'll also cover those things as well. Okay, moving along. Okay, the songs. Okay. EP versus single. In music, we say EP is a way of being polite. Really, a single is 1 to 3 songs, an EP is 3 to 5. An album is 6 and above, or 30 minutes plus of a short 5 is considered an album. But to the general audience, if you say a single, people will assume you're releasing one single song. And of course, this changes across DSP and labels. Okay. So, okay, guys, sorry about that. We had like some technical difficulties over here. Okay, sorry about that. We had to get back on track. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. So now, basically, one of the things that I also want to touch, as well as I'm saying here about how it's different per DSP per label. I want artists to also keep in mind this is about also record deals. When you're making these record deals, I want you to be aware of these terms with single EP, like an album, a mixtape, a compilation. You should be very, very well aware of what those terms mean before you sign any contract that is expecting any of those things from you. Okay, now moving along. Casado Con Jefa is actually one of my first entries. It is the first entry into the North American worldwide category. And the reason why I did that is because this is an Amerindian focused project. This is a project that is focused on my ancestors. And so I wanted to really, really, really make sure that I did something that was a beautiful tribute to my ancestors, right? I wanted something that would be um, very much indigenous, very much my roots, Toronto, but also very much my American roots as well. A lot of people don't understand where I come from in Manitoba, in Winnipeg, but also my father coming from Kansas, coming from Oklahoma, me growing up back and forth in the United States and in Canada. So I didn't just grow up here in Toronto. And my ancestry is just purely Amerindian. And, like, of course, I have some European settlers in there. Maybe, I do. But I digress. The thing is, though, um, we'll get into like the ancestry in May. But the thing is this particular project, you're going to notice in the lyrics and everything like that, it's really calling on my ancestors, and it's really an ode to them, and then it's an ode to all of our ancestors, because when we listen to music, there's a lot of people, and you'll see in some of these lyrics, I do touch base on it, but you don't understand the reason behind it until I say this here, that a lot of people are calling on things in their songs, and I don't think you want what they're calling on. And what I call on, yeah, we got your back. We got your back. We're not calling on some other things, we're calling on some people that are some higher dimensional beings, okay? Anyway, so the first song is Tarot, a song to call on my ancestors, higher dimensional beings that I am an accumulation of. Boniscote, a song to set the stage. We start our prayers with fire. Escote is Cree for fire. Bun, of course, is patois for burn, so burn fire. Code talker, a song about idols becoming rivals or admirers, better put. A song of transmutation. Okay. And as you can see, some AI art going along here. Okay. Tools and investments. Okay. Overtune, Apple Notes, Up North Studio, mixing engineer, Mike DB, and SoundCloud distribution. How simple is that? How simple is that? Who else do you see in there other than myself? Right? I use Overtune. Okay. Use Apple Notes to keep track of everything. Okay. Went and got a top notch sound recording engineer. Okay. And I distributed it with SoundCloud tools, baby. And guess what? I own 200%. You know? Okay. So Casada Con Jefa, when I send this to you guys, you'll be able to access the lyrics. Let's shut this bad boy down, maybe. And I'll take you over there so you can kind of see like what it looks like. Yeah, so you guys can kind of get a good peek as to what the lyrics are looking like. Okay. This is over onto my official website. My art here, you're going to also find, so you can listen. I on all streaming platforms. Here in particular, you can listen to it on Spotify. When I scroll down to the minute that here, you can stream it everywhere. You'll see that the beat making tickets are at the bottom, the Eventbrite, and a little like explanation. Want to dive deeper into the making of Casado Con Jefa, join us on our Monday workshop, yada yada yada, right? And then we of course have the lyrics here. We have Human Stereo, that's Haftero, not Montero, Mikapo that arrow, Hayamiska, Casado Con Jefa, right? We're not going to go over the lyrics completely because I want you guys to explore them in your own way when you're listening to the songs. We will briefly listen to the songs a little bit, all right? Um, Again, I want you guys to take this exploration for yourselves. I don't want to like, just push everything into you guys. But as you can see here, that Taftero is one of my great uncles, right? Not Montero. I'm kind of loosely referring to a colonialist family, but also if you know Lil Nas X, he uses Montero in his music, his either his family name or, maybe he is, calling on those particular people, who knows? Miko pulled that arrow, Miko, Muskogee, Yamasi or Choctaw refer to this as, Chief Miko. So pull that arrow. So pull that arrow. Hi, I'm Misko. Hi, I'm Red Eagle. Kasara Kanhafa, married to the boss. Okay. And then warrior threat. It may seem like I'm just saying these things, but warrior is a family name. Threat is a family name. I said, what I look like wasting time at in solo when I made this beat dolo. Right? Why are we adding solos if you made the beat? Like, I'm not having to show off any individualistic skills doing that. So, all the way to Arkansas, Kansas, I laugh because Arkansas and Kansas rhyme because Arkansas is our Kansas, but the way that we pronounce it, we don't perceive it as that. Um, I kind of made a typo when I put these lyrics up here, but I do say all the way to Arkansas, Kansas, but you didn't know that rhyme though. So I brought the though. But prestige and laminate, trophies on the cabinet, that red wine, okay? So red wine is another family name, okay? Um, then it just kind of like repeats and it goes into the verses. Here I say beautiful and brilliant, quoting Bones. So the television show Bones. she, the star says, you're absolutely beautiful. And she's like, yeah, and brilliant. Because, she was reminding them, I might be beautiful, but I'm brilliant. And then if people say she's absolutely beautiful, brilliant, she'll say, and beautiful. She would remind them, I'm also beautiful. So that's something I've always quoted. I even have it in my Instagram bio. And then moving along, like there's just other things, in this, you know, Van Gogh air. I've been chilling with Saints. Van Gogh air filled with paints, can't hide. I'm like mile to high, like Jacqueline Hyde. Okay, Van Gogh, story of Van Gogh, off the air. Maybe I do think they said that it was formaldehyde poisoning. From not funny, but like he wasn't ventilating his rooms while he's painting. Not funny though, but yeah. So that's one of the songs. Okay, now we're gonna go back to our presentation mode. Okay. All right. And like I said, I put the songs in here. So we can take like a little tiny listen.
Hear me in stereo, that Teftero, not Montero. Me can pull that arrow. I am Misko. Casado Con Jefa. Casado Con Jefa. Warrior threat. Warrior threat. Warrior threat. Warrior threat. Warrior threat. Yeah. What I look like wasting time at in the solo when I meet this beat dolo. All the way to Arkansas and Kansas, but you didn't know that rhyme though. Prestige and laminate trophies on the cabinet. That red wine, that red wine. Listen to Magnolia shut, I got a bit till I'm 40. That glow can be seen from Kilimanjaro. But that whole narrow, spare me sparrow. I'm red eagle down to my marrow. Tenant in Cairo. Hear me in stereo. That Taftero, not Montero. Mi capo that edo. Hi, I'm Nisco.
And like I said, it's more so I can play that part and then you'll see kind of gets into the repetitive thing. Some songs are really chants, and that's one of those ones. The next song you'll see is a chant as well. The following one is kind of like a hook chant as well. Mm. So I want to touch a base here on release dates. Why does music release on a particular day? So, music actually used to release on Tuesdays. And if you like hear about record labels, they call it Music Tuesday. And then they have their major meetings on Fridays and everything like that, right? So why did it shift over? People can say like the Beyonce when she actually released her surprise album and the day that it fell on, people do predominantly say that that changed and pivoted the music industry to start releasing on like, Thursday nights to Friday days, right? What is the power in finding a date of your own importance? So you don't actually have to release music according to that at all. And when you release music according to that, what you're doing is you are then clumping yourself in to a facet of oversaturation. And when you pick your own days, and it goes according to your own days, you don't even have to take the days that I pick because the days that I pick according to my own astrology. I pick according to my own, life path and things like that, my own energies. But you can pick your own and you can find your own what works for you the most, right? And form your own rituals. Um, touch basis on these things are very ritualistic in all duality, in all forms. And the thing is oftentimes we get caught up in other people's, and it's not about being caught up in other people's. It's not about doing what other people do. You need to form your own rituals for every single day. And if you lose what is supposed to be authentically yours, and when I say rituals, I mean like waking up in the morning, getting a coffee is a form of a ritual, reading the newspaper is a form. Some people go to the cemetery to visit loved ones. Some people, like, just go for walks. Those are your own rituals. And if we go ahead and we start to form other people's, we rob ourselves of our authentic creativity that comes from ourselves because you're not tending to it. You're not working on it. You're not building that muscle. You're not taking care of it. And a lot of times what that does is that can cause confusion as to what is stagnant, what's not working, what is working, you know? So form your own rituals, get clear on what actually works for you, and go according to those things. Don't go according to the major holidays. Don't go according to the major this or major that. Those things aren't built to work in your favor. So Bon Escote. So let's close this up and let's go check out the lyrics for Bon Escote. Like, let's look into that a little bit. So this one was pretty cool recording the studio. Like I said, all 9 of these songs that I'm releasing into these singles EPs, I recorded them on March 1st of this month. So it's really cool. We get to release some music, put it out there, and teach you guys about it in live time and kind of like teach you guys what to do with your art and how to support you in your art and how to do what I just did. you know, and it's not like it's my first time, it's not my first rodeo. So here we go. Here are the lyrics. So Anin, honey, yes. One iskote. Yeah. So Anin, hello, honey. That's what that literally means. Okay. So it's a chant. It's very chanty. Pretty unique. You don't doubt me. You don't doubt me. You see the in me. You see the spirit of me. This is a play. Okay. This is a play on words because here, listen to this one that follows it. Feeling alive. They wish I was civilized. White devil eyes. I level the odds. I'm a writer, not a reciter. My family walked the trail of tears. My family was enslaved by their own native family, their lighter skinned family. The darker skinned family was enslaved by them. So they were slaves to the five civilized tribes. How are these civilized? But they were, slaveholders. They call them the five slaveholding tribes instead, just for a better frame of reference. So when I say they wish I was civilized, white devil eyes, I level the odds, I really believe, I'm Red Eagle. I came back, I was reincarnated to, set certain things right for my family, do certain things for my ancestors, right? I'm a writer, not a reciter, these lyrics, I'm writing them down. I'm not reciting it. I didn't need a ghostwriter to write these things down. And then I'm like, reciting what somebody else wrote for me. This all come from me. That's why they all come from me. You ignite me, you excite me. Okay. And then we move along and we say walk lighter. Mino bizwa diswin. Mino bizwa diswin. And I'm learning to pronounce that. But it means to walk the good walk. It means to walk lightly, to tread lightly in this world, take care of it, be a good person, be an Anishinaabe, be a good being, you know? So there's lots of quotes in here. There's lots of different things in this. It's lots of funny things, pour the nebe. Nebe means water. Pour the nebe. I already paid, so I'm living bay. Only pipe we know, ceremonial and the one in the wall. And my honey booze, that's crackhead Jason. That's down bad in the basement. I wear my grandmother fragrance. I always knew I'd be famous. Okay, so like I was saying, there's lots of little hidden gems in these songs. Um, Also here, like I said, lyrics won't reflect the chant completely. Listen to it to get, because these lyrics are also derived from what I wrote. I like to keep what I wrote, and then you guys can kind of like listen to what came out, right? So you guys can kind of compare. And so I wrote here, experience the dynamic blend of Jamaican patois and Cree and Bonnet a fiery tribute to Toronto's multicultural heartbeat. Join us as we unravel the rich layers of this anthem, celebrating diversity and unity in the city's vibrant tapestry. So again, touching on Bon Escote, it's one of the songs. Let's go back over here to our presentation. Okay. Okay, let's go back to here. As you can hear here.
Good fire, good fire, good fire, good fire, on fire, on fire, on fire, good fire, good fire. Honey, how you doing? It's good day, it's good day, it's good day, it's good day, it's good day. It's good day, it's good day, it's good day, it's good day. On fire, get higher. On fire, get higher. It's good day, 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 it's good day. Pretty unique, don't you doubt me, you don't know me. You see the nigga in me, you see the spirit in me, feel alive. Baby, show civilized, white devil eyes. I level the odds. I'm a writer, not a reciter. This all come from me, that's why they all come from me. You ignite me, you excite me. Good to y'all, good.
Okay. So, and that's just a little clip of it. Like I said, I'm not going to play these full songs. I want you guys to take a chance to listen. Um, and yeah, that's Bun Iscote. And that one is really an amalgamation of all the work that I've been doing with my elders in the last few years, the different retreats that I've been on to support me and getting to know my identity, getting to know, the land that I live on. My people might not come from this per se land, but the land that I live on, the people that are indigenous to it have taken care of me and supported me in getting to know my own identity, you know? So I wanted to also, I want to close this down so I can read it a little bit better. Oop, let's not do that. Close this down so I can read it a little bit better. I'm a reflector, INTJ, Cancer Moon with a Gemini midheaven and fifth house stellium. In astrology, that's a short way of saying I'm meant to create, teach, and lead while reflecting the world back to itself through my mediums. So I choose particular dates that align with the moon to release my music to the world. Let's see what Chat GPT has to say about this. So what I just wrote there at that top, that's not AI written. And what I did was I took that and then I put it into the AI. And I'm going to read you guys the response. I like doing these little things so you guys can also learn about AI prompting at the exact same time and kind of like getting to know yourself through astrology, music, creativity by actually asking the AI questions in regards to those things about placements in your chart because you can actually find those things in your chart working with AI. So that's fascinating. Astrological profile. This is Alan Iverson, I call him. Yep. It's wonderful that you're aligning your creative endeavors with the lunar cycles. Choosing specific dates that resonate with the energy of the moon can enhance the impact of your music releases and help you connect more deeply with your audience. By leveraging the power of astrology, you're not only creating art, but also tapping into the cosmic forces that influence creativity and expression. Keep embracing your unique gifts and sharing your creations with the world. It's a beautiful way to fulfill your purpose as a reflector, INTJ, and creative soul. Thanks, Alan. Yep. So let's go back to the presentation since you can see the full screen now. Okay. Oh, and look how cool this is. This here cover. At first, initially, like my brain was like, yeah, I put Bun is Cote in for this, but then I realized for this particular AI to manifest in this way, I put Bun is Cote, but then I realized the next song is called Code Talker. Okay, so that's actually a way better cover for Code Talker. So see how things kind of work organically like that. All right, let's go check out the Code Talker lyrics, and then we'll give up of this session, and then we'll talk about what we'll talk about next time. Okay, so here we go. Back to my website, Code Talker. Okay, so this one, when I heard this particular beat, it's just so underground and super hip hop, and I just kept hearing like, "You don't have what I have in me that made me a gangsta." Like I kept hearing that, so um, these lyrics make me laugh a lot. Um, yeah, let's go ahead and check these out. So back in the days, YTV finished, it finished. Didn't age too well, like Killer Taco Bell. You can go to okay. So I'm going to be having my variety show that I'm coming out with. And one of the concepts for that variety show that I've written a few years ago, but this is a concept that we're going to cover for the show. And I feel like I can speak about this because we already on it. Didn't age too well. So I'm going to be focusing on certain things that didn't age well. So that's a little clever drop there of lyrics. I shout out my shows quite often, my projects quite often. I do that in my captions. I spread the message without spreading the message. Yeah, so Grafito Incognito Pasta Taquitos, he's my Benito. I'm his Bonita, Boricua, Boricua. Okay, so Benito, anyone that knows me, name is Benita, right? So it's a play on my name. I do constant plays on my name. Bonita, another play on my name. Boricua, Boricua, little play on some of my family that I've actually found, that's like in the Puerto Rican, realm. So Wyclef, si miste, Silo, si miste, Mespito, si miste, baby, si miste. I am not ashamed to say who saw me, who looked at me, and who looked at me and said, mm, or were caught in their tracks when they looked at me. I ain't afraid. I ain't ashamed. I'm proud of it. Makes me laugh. But then I said, Q Money, though, he looks scared. And I am not ashamed to say when I notice a grown man look scared of me, and I will make a song about it. I don't care. I have over almost 300 songs. And if me or you had any kind of funny connection, something that made me laugh, something that, made me think, I'm gonna write a song about it. I ain't ashamed. I ain't ashamed. Anyway, so Amber Eyes, so I rose, Amber Eyes, what I wrote. A little play, Amber Rose, me writing. My eyes are actually amber, very rare eye color. And, watch an interview and I accidentally attract it. I can watch an interview with anybody and then that person will call me. And I don't even know who that person is. It's happened many times in my life. Manifestation, baby. Okay. And it said Charisma said, don't ask why not. Real, what's up? Okay. So Charisma, that's one of her like slogans, one of her brands. She's been saying this since we was kids. Okay. Kids. Okay, so it just goes into the lyrics and stuff like that. And it says, step into the vibrant realm of underground hip hop with Code Talker, where the raw lyric beats and lyrical genius converge to craft a mesmerizing tapestry of poetic expression. Inspired by the cryptic communication of the Native American code talkers in wartime, this track delves into the speaking in code to safeguard our innermost truths. But Code Talker transcends mere words. It embodies real encounters with artists who once stood as idols, now humbled in the presence of the storyteller's authenticity and raw talent. Their reverent stares bear witness to the impact of creative powers. So, you know, kind of just getting into like Code Talker, teaching about it and stuff like that. Again, why do we use these terms for titles? Why did I use Code Talker? The Code Talkers in the war. I did that and I was like, that's just beautiful. I am a code talker. My lyrics make me a code talker. My poetry, how I am, makes me a code talker. Anyways, here we go.
Yeah, yeah. You don't have what I have in me that made me a gangster. A gangster. Yeah. I can capture your likeness, your likeness, so stick around. Back in the days, YTV village and finish. Didn't age too well, like Kenny Ken on Taco Bell. You can go to hell. Gafito incognito, pasta taquitos. He's my Benito. I'm his Bonita, Boricua. Wyclef, see me instead. CeeLo, see me instead. Master Pito, see me instead. Baby, see me instead. You money though, you look scared. You look scared. Wouldn't believe it unless you was there. Yeah. Amber eyes, so I rose. Amber eyes, what I wrote. Take notes, she poke goes. Watch an interview and I accidentally attracted. Yeah. I can't help the attraction. It's accidental that.
Okay, so there we go. At this, like I said, I want you guys to listen to yourselves. Take it in, take it in. But anyways, let's do the wrap up. So next time we're going to do a sneak preview and a breakdown of Qualia, the EP single. This time, Casado Con Jefa is actually out. Please Help Yourself is actually going to be out, but Qualia is not going to be out. So that means that I'm going to be giving you guys a sneak preview. So I'm going to be, taking this little sound clip, making sure I play this everywhere so people know. You can get a sneak preview of Qualia and a breakdown of Qualia next week, Monday. What we're also going to touch on is poetry writing daily for a healthy mind, collaborating internationally. How do I create with artists across the world? How do we make music? How do we write songs? How do we get the music together to make a final product? AI tools to up your music. So in my AI session, we touched on tools in music, but I didn't talk about it here. So I'm going to make sure I cover that here as well. So whoever's just watching just the music ones also gets the valuable information as well. And to be announced, I'm going to be doing a one-time workshop for book publishing. So this was, I have a broadcast channel on Instagram for Harmony Workshops. And the thing was, this is what people voted for in the poll. We gave 3 options. I'm going to do the other ones, but it's just going to be done in a different order. But this one's going to come up first, the book publishing ones. As you guys know, I have 2 ebooks and I have 2 published books on blurb.com. These are self-published books. And I also have a coloring book that I'm going to be publishing, some graphic novels and stuff like that. So what better way to show you guys than actually show you guys in real time me actually preparing one of my books. right? So we're going to be setting that up, and that's going to come this month. I think I'm probably going to do it probably the last day of the month. It's going to be one of those odd days. It's a one-time thing, right? But anyways, thank you for coming out. Thank you for being a part of this. Thank you for watching. Thank you for everything. Um, I am so grateful for, being able to create these and co-create with everybody and really get to teach and show creativity in a different way, in a different realm. Anyways, as always, Chi Miigwech, have a great day.